welcome to UK Versus. I am, as always, Brett Pendragon, and I'm here to talk about Critical Role Heroes of Exandria. As you may have seen from one of my previous videos, we got a brand new SR introduced in the UVS newsletter. If you're not signed up for the UVS newsletter, do head over to the UVS website, scroll down to the bottom of the page, enter your email into the Keep in Touch, and you'll be kept in touch with all the new information as and when it comes out, as well as you can subscribe to this channel. And as news hits, if I think it's worth making a video on, I'll make a video on it. So, you can get the best of both worlds. With stuff like Critical Role, I will pretty much always be on it unless I'm unable to make a video. But less about me, more about the cards. So, as previously mentioned, as I've seen in other videos, we got an SR through the newsletter, which was Hardest on Death. A 4 low, 4 damage, 4 cost, 3 control, 1 high block spell with a blitz that says sacrifice a backup. This attack gains echo. Response card pull. After your rival loses health, gain 1. Response, lose 2 health. After attack deals damage, your rival loses X. X equals number of backups in your discard pile. Now, this is a complicated card. This is a beautiful card. And it's a spell. And spell is something that people have been asking for more support for a while. Primarily because it makes some characters a lot more powerful who are currently locked behind a wall of there is not enough cards. Such as Jester. Jester Prankster Priestess is a 6 hand size, 31 health character with enhanced spend 1 momentum, add 1 spell card from your discard pile to your hand, and once per turn, commit 1 foundation, your rival spends 1 momentum, and both players add the top card of their deck to their momentum. So, as much as we all love Jester the Prankster, and we love Jester the Pirate, Jester the Necromancer may be their most powerful form within this game following this one card. I know we still have another 216 cards of the Critical Role set to see, but immediately, I think everyone's head kind of went to Hardest on Death Jester is going to be a little nutty. The fact that you get to spend momentum and pick this up every single turn. That is insane. The fact that you can then also commit a foundation to make sure you can play this. Because it's a once per turn ability, you can use it in your opponent's turn. So as long as Jester isn't committed, I can play Hardest on Death. I can keep gaining life, I can keep doing some burn damage, you can go to my discard, and then I can immediately, as soon as my opponent's turn launches their first attack, commit a foundation, get a momentum, and then spend that momentum to get Hardest on Death and go, I'm doing it again next turn. And if I have multiple, that means I can play 2 a turn? The echo doesn't even matter at that point if I can literally sit there and go, I have this card pull response that says every time you lose health, I get to burn you. Necromancer Jester is going to be an absolute delight to play, and will probably be one of the first things that we get played. And the chances are we're going to see a second Jester in the next set who may be even more potent with spells, as well as we have characters like Caliph and Scanlan who are equipped with spells. It's going to be very interesting to see how Hardest on Death and this Necromancy ability can be utilized by these Critical Role characters, especially for information we have now. Immediately going to Jester. This is such a powerful and impactful card. I expect this to be one of the... If this is the baseline and not the peak, which, given it's an SR, is probably the peak of power rather than the baseline, I'm very excited for the rest of the set, but being able to play this every single turn, and because it's a card pull response, even if I block with this as Jester, and then go, cool, I have some abilities on my board that make you lose health. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Jester here has fire. You can use things like Unyielding Heat to go, okay, I'll block with this. I have Unyielding in my card pool. So you lose 1, response, I gain 1, and you can just pop off. Jester has so many options now, and Jester has already topped events under players like Tamron Cardwell, and I think the Critical Role characters are going to become a lot more viable as we get this new set. I am very excited to see where this goes. But I just wanted to kind of make a short video highlighting Harness Undeath and its potential power with Jester and how cool it's going to be that we can immediately start combo and theorizing and cooking around these characters, and the fact that Jester was kind of locked in this jail of there are no spells outside of the Challenger series that have came out earlier this year. But now with Harness Undeath, we're starting to see the true potential, the access that Jester's going to have to more power, and how much more powerful Jester, Not, Vax, and Vex are going to become, especially when we get their second character cards next year, as well as all these powerful spells and abilities we're going to get coming from here. I'm really excited to see where this goes. But what do you think? Is there a character I missed that is even more powerful with Harness Undeath than Jester? But I think Jester being able to play every turn does make her possibly the most powerful. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you're most excited for in Critical Role, and do hit that subscribe button or sign up to the newsletter for more Critical Role and Universus news. I'll catch you all in the next one, and don't forget, for all your adventuring needs, hit Gilmore's Glorious Goods. That's Gilmore's Glorious Goods, home of all your adventuring needs and the best source of reclaimed wood. Have a good one. Goodbye.